Heading from West Point to O'Leary, you can't miss the towering windmills dotting the region. This array of windmills is called the West Cape Wind Farm, and is one of several wind farms on the island. Others are located in North Cape and East Point. Coastal areas like West Cape are subject to high winds on a regular if not constant basis. The West Cape wind turbines capture that wind energy and turn it into something useful, in this case electricity. Wind power is the fastest growing energy segment in the world and is becoming more popular as a source of clean, renewable energy. These wind turbines are called horizontal axis wind turbines. The rotor shaft rotates on the horizontal axis and the electrical generator is located at the top of the tower. A motor is used to orient the turbine in the direction of the wind. These types of turbines are the most popular, but others do exist. The vertical axis wind turbine rotates on the vertical axis and looks much like a gigantic egg beater. If you head up to North Point, you will see some of these vertical axis turbines. The rotors on the West Cape turbines are about 50 meters in diameter and make for an impressive display when you see a number of them spinning through the air. Each of the West Cape turbines produces 1.8 megawatts of electricity. That may not sound like a lot, but that's enough energy to power almost 600 homes. Once all 55 turbines are in place at West Cape, they will produce a total of 100 megawatts. That's enough energy to power 32,000 homes just from a single wind farm. Wind farms like the one at West Cape are not without controversy, however. Community objections to how the turbines change the viewscape of the area and how they affect property values are important concerns. Although many people see the structures as graceful and impressive, others find them intrusive and ugly. There are environmental objections too, as there is evidence that the turbines are detrimental to some bird populations. Although the number of birds killed annually by wind turbines is very low compared to birds killed in traffic, by flying into plate glass and high-rise buildings, or by the effects of non-clean power sources, there is some concern where turbines are established on migration routes or near the nesting areas of rare or endangered species. Bats have also found to be susceptible to the turbines, and research is ongoing into the effects of wind turbines on bat populations. The goal of providing renewable and clean energy is a desirable one these days, despite the controversy. Harnessing wind energy is something people have been doing for a long time. The first windmills were built somewhere between the 7th and 9th centuries in what is now Afghanistan. The earliest windmills were used to provide mechanical energy, and indeed many farms in remote regions still use windmills to grind grain, pump water, and power batteries. The turbines at West Cape are the latest developments in the long history of our desire for a reliable and renewable energy source. The next stop on the itinerary is the town of O'Leary, just over 13 kilometers down the road from the windmill viewpoint. When you arrive in O'Leary, follow the signs to the Potato Museum. There you can learn more about the town and visit the famous PEI Potato Museum, which features the amazing Potato Interpretive Center, a machine gallery displaying many of the historic machines used in potato cultivation and harvesting, and the O'Leary Community Museum. The GPS coordinates for the Potato Museum location are north 46.70353, west 64.23457.